Most modern cars are ticking financial time bombs, but these 10 Toyotas will outlast them all. In 2026, the car market is flooded with high-tech, small displacement turbo engines that are designed to fail the moment the warranty expires. Dealers really only want to sell you on either screens or subscriptions, but smart buyers know that mechanical simplicity is the only true wealth. If you want a vehicle that comfortably cruises past 300,000 miles while everyone else is stuck in their service loaner, you need a Toyota. These are the 10 best Toyota models you should actually buy in 2026. These are going to be all used cars. Now, this is not a new car list. This is going to be, like I said, a used car market. So starting off with number 10, we're gonna go with the Gen 3 Toyota Prius. It promises a consistent 50 miles per gallon and enough cargo space to rival pretty much all small SUVs. Now, the reality is, at this age, the Prius has two primary enemies, and that would be the hybrid battery and the head gasket. However, because Toyota sold millions of these, the aftermarket support is extremely massive. So you can definitely swap a battery for a fraction of what it cost 5 years ago. 2014, 369, 340, 311, all of these, and you can see the prices here. They're not too expensive. But if you can see, like, obviously they're not going to be crazy expensive because they're almost at 400,000 miles. Now, I would probably want to do, obviously, the lowest miles. They might be the most expensive, but that's okay. So the lowest miles on here, 106,000 miles. Now, we do have 794 matches. So 794 Priuses are on sale right now in this generation. And you'll have a lot of these that are over 100,000 miles. Now, like I said, you'll have some outliers like 23,000 miles, like probably somebody that barely drove it. I accidentally clicked that. But, you know, for the most part, they're going to be over 100,000 miles. Now, a quick tip before you buy, you make sure to check the EGR valve. If it is clogged, it causes engine knocking that leads to a blown head gasket. So make sure you guys either clean your EGR or make sure it's clean before buying, and the car will pretty much just quietly save you thousands of dollars at the pump for another 10 years. Now, car number 9 is gonna be the Toyota Camry, specifically the XV50 generation. So these are gonna be from 2012 to 2017. I see these all over the road everywhere I go, and we have 2,220 matches nationwide in the United States. Now, the XV50 Camry is arguably the most reliable sedan that Toyota has ever built. Now, I will say that the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder 2AR-FE engine is going to be your best bet. It pretty much avoids the oil burning issues from earlier years and the complex direction injection hurdles of the newer models. Now, I will say it's going to be a boring car, but this is a car that you buy when you're tired of thinking about your car. But these cars are prone to minor converter shudder. So if you do feel a vibration between 20 and 40 miles per hour, don't panic. It's typically going to be a simple transmission fluid flush that should pretty much fix it instantly. Now, number 8 on this list is going to be the 2013 to 2018 Toyota Avalon. It's pretty much going to be a luxury car on a budget. Now, the used car market range for this car is going to be from $10,000 to $18,000. It's literally the Camry's first class lounge. It does share DNA with the Lexus ES350, and it does give you a plush quiet ride and a massive back seat for significantly less money. Under the hood, you are going to have a legendary 2GR FE 3.5 liter V6 engine, and it is going to be honestly one of the smoothest, most reliable power plants in history. Now, my tip for buying this car is look at the timing cover. Like the Lexus, the 3.5 liter V6 can develop a slow oil weep. If you found one that's dry, you pretty much found a winner. Number 7 on the list is gonna be a sleeper. It's gonna be the 2006 to 2012 Toyota RAV4 V6. You can see that the car goes up to 390,000 miles, 357, 336, a bunch over 300,000 miles. But most people think the RAV4 is a slow grocery getter. But from 2006 to 2012, Toyota did something actually crazy. They stuffed a 369 horsepower V6 in a tiny crossover. This car honestly is faster than it really should be, and it has zero lag issues compared in today's turbocharged crossovers. It's pretty much a pocket rocket with a massive trunk, and it's 100% easier to maintain than a modern RAV4, and it's honestly more fun to drive. Now, the tip for this car is to check the rear differential coupling. If you hear a growl from the back while driving, the bearing is pretty much going out. It is a common fix, so use it as a bargaining chip to drop the price. Number 6 on this list is going to be the 2014 to 2019 Toyota Highlander. It's pretty much going to be your ultimate family hauler. The price range for this car, it goes from $15,000 to $25,000, and as you can see here, we have a bunch of cars over 200,000 miles. If you have a family, ignore the brand new turbocharged SUVs. The 2014 to 2019 Highlander is the peak of the model's reliability. It uses a proven V6 engine and a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission that shifts very smoothly. It doesn't have any CVT, it doesn't have any tiny turbo, there's no auto start stop, and none of that to wear out your starter. It is the most sensible way to transport 7 people. Now, the tip for this car is going to be to target the 2016 models in particular. It's going to be your sweet spot that still uses the ultra reliable 6-speed transmission before Toyota switched to the 8-speed. And as you guys might know, the 8 speeds are a little bit weird with their gears. Number 5 on this list is going to be your Tacoma, specifically with the 2005 to 2015. Now, this is what I call the golden era of Toyota's trucks. Now, the market price range for this truck is going to be from $12,000 to $22,000. Now, as you can see here, we have some that go for 260,000 miles, 470, almost 500,000 miles on this Tacoma. We have 400, almost 400. A lot of these are just going to be stuck in the 300K miles, right? It's insane. While the new Tacomas went to a 3.5 liter engine that needs to rev high to find power, the second gen uses a 4 liter V6 that provides the low end torque that the truck actually needs. These trucks hold their value better than almost any vehicle on the road. It's very simple, it's rugged, and you can fix almost anything on it with a basic set of wrenches. And honestly, the only tip that I have for you guys for this car is going to be the frame rust is the only thing that can kill these. If the frame is solid or has been replaced by Toyota under warranty, buy it immediately. Number 4 on this list is going to be the Toyota Sequoia, specifically within the 2008 to 2022 range. Now, the price range for these cars are going to be from $15,000 to $35,000. And as you can see here, these also go up to almost 400,000 miles. All of them are pretty much stuck with 300,000 miles, and then honestly, probably most of them are in the 200,000 mile range. But this is pretty much going to be your family Land Cruiser. The Sequoia is the best kept secret in Toyota's lineup. It features a 5.7 liter V8, and it's an engine so overbuilt that it's routinely used in heavy duty towing. It is huge, it is thirsty, and it is invincible. If you can honestly handle the gas bill, you're going to be buying a forever SUV that can tow 7,000 pounds while your kids watch a movie in the back seat. Now, my tip for this car is going to be to check the cam towers for oil leaks. It is a labor-intensive fix, but if that engine is dry, that V8 will easily go up to 500,000 miles. Number 3 on this list is going to be the 2nd gen Toyota Tundra. Now, the 2nd gen goes from 2007 to 2021. It's a crazy gen. And the price range goes from around $15,000 to $38,000. As you can see here, 480,000 miles, 430, 419. You can see a bunch of these in the 400,000 mile range. Now, this is the truck that was famously documented reaching 1 million miles on the original engine. Now, the tip is I really truly recommend to change the oil every 5,000 miles and not 10,000 miles like Toyota says. I say that with all Toyotas, but specifically for this one. If you could do that, that 5.7 liter V8 will outlive you. Coming in at number 2, we have the 5th gen Toyota 4Runner. The years go from 2010 to 2023. And the price range for these cars go from $18,000 to $40,000. As you can see here, 300K, 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 300K. These cars will last. It also uses a 5-speed automatic with a 4 liter V6. However, it is slow, it is heavy, and it's arguably the most dependable SUV ever made. Now, my tip for buying a car like this is to look for one with a clean undercarriage that hasn't been beat up by rocks, and you will pretty much find the last vehicle you'll ever need to buy. And then last but not least, this is pretty much the holy grail. The best one that you can buy on this list is going to be your 200 series Land Cruiser. So this goes from the years 2008 to 2021. Now, the price range for this car goes from $30,000 to $65,000. As you can see, they're all in the 200,000 mile range. This is the king of reliability. It's not just a car, it's an engineering masterpiece. Toyota designs the Land Cruiser for a 25-year service life in the harshest environments in the world. You can go to the Australian outback, you can go to the Sahara Desert. This is the vehicle people trust when their lives depend on it. The 200 series uses a kinetic dynamic suspension system, or it's called like the KDSS. It's amazing for off-roading, but you have to check the hydraulic lines for leaks. If it's a well-maintained Land Cruiser, it's not going to be a purchase, it's going to be an asset. Toyota's modern lineup is changing, but the used market in 2026 is full of these mechanical masterpieces. Which one are you taking home? Drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that actually last.